A very warm welcome back everybody to Little Norton. Still the same day. It is now 5 to 6. I've done a few little bits and bobs, so got the JCB up here at the stable field just to get a layer of fertiliser on that, and we've also been doing a few bit of to and froing. So what I did, I went and collected all the hay bales that we'd baled up in the last episode, the 36 hay bales, used the auto stack on that, sent them up to our yard, so they're all put away under a barn, and then we've returned the auto stack just now. And what we're going to do, we're going to get this field fertilised, get a layer of fertiliser on this, and then what I'm going to do is, before we head home for the night, I'm going to nip up to the stores before they shut and get our skid steer, get the Bobcat sold, make some money back on that, and hopefully buy a few bits and bobs for the Kramer as well. I've brought the Kramer up there to fit some extra accessories as well to help us with the bales. So that's the plan with that. And then probably what we'll do, we'll head through to the next day and see where we're at. Hopefully we'll hear back from Claire how David's doing. Maybe give her a call in the morning just to see how he's getting on. But yeah, she's quite fraught and upset, so I don't want to keep hassling her. But yeah, super happy with how many bales we've got off these fields. I don't think I'll need to buy any more grass fields, that's for sure. But if I repurpose one of them, then yeah, may have to think again. But yeah, super happy with that. There are some more baling contracts that have come up, but I'm a little unsure on how many bales we've actually got left that we can have, because yeah, like I said, I think those 36 hay bales are definitely going to be pushing us towards our limit. In fact, if we have a quick look, wrong menu, there it is. So it says we're sitting on 151, but I know that a big chunk of those bales are the silage bales we picked up from our contract, which don't show in our bale count, so I think we're probably pretty close to our limit. So if I do any more baling contracts, it'll be kind of almost useless because I won't be able to collect all the bales. So until the silage ferments, we can sell some of it. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I'm wanting to get straw as well when it comes to harvest time as well, so I can bulk out my total mixed ration, because that's the end goal, is that we're going to be using all these silage bales to make TMR, because it is good money. And then come the winter, as a good money spinner, I think we're going to potentially get a piece of forest and go into a bit of wood chipping, because that seems to pay super well on this map as well. But with the income we're getting from our greenhouses and our apple orchards and the beehives, everything's just ticking along. I do still have a little bit of the loan left, but yeah, I could well pay that off in the next couple of episodes easily anyway. So big thing that's coming through on the contracts at the moment is fertilising, and to be honest, it's probably all in my interest, because the more fertilising states we get on the field, the better the yield of the crops, and the more leftover crops there will be if we do contracts. So it does kind of make sense to do as many fertilising contracts as we can. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off this field, and next time you see us we'll just be up at the stores and we'll go and get those bits and bobs for the Kramer and get this bobcat sold. Right, we will see you in a couple of minutes. See you in a bit. Fantastic, so that's the stables field all fertilised and weeded. So we've got this herbicide on that as well, so that's all done. So what I've done is have accepted a contract. So Lucas has asked us to go and fertilise his potatoes just next to our yard. So what we'll do, we will do that just before I go to bed tonight. But like I said, I'm just coming up to the stores now because we're going to get rid of the bobcat. Be sorry to see it go because it has been fantastic. But we have our Kramer now, so we need to get some accessories for that as well. So I'll just get the ramps out and we'll get this off there. The boys at the dealership here will be closing soon. They said 7:30. So yeah, we're pretty close to closing time, but yeah, they're quite happy to take our business. So we've also brought the wee Massey Ferguson up as well because we want to get ourselves that loading wagon for the rest of the hay. But I think what I'll do now is I'll leave that till the morning. See if I can do this juggle. There we go. Yeah, we'll see if we can. Hopefully the hay will be okay overnight. Looking at the weather forecast, it's meant to be cloudy, but fairly mild. No chance of rain until Sunday at the moment. So yeah, we should be fine. Because with seasons, the hay won't deteriorate unless it rains, so it's only grass that deteriorates overnight. So hopefully we should be okay. So there's our 4 items to be sold. So sell that. Not going to get much for the accessories, but it's better than nothing. And repair that first. 24k, it's not bad. And the bucket. There we go. So it takes us just over 200,000. So what we need to do now is get the bits and bobs for the Kramer. Right, there's all our tools. So what we need to do now is get all these on the van and the trailer. So let's see. Zoom out a little bit. This might go in the flatbed actually of the pickup. Let's see if we can get it in. Oh, it's not pretty, but it has gone in. Try it like that. Okay, fantastic, that's us all loaded up. And now what we can do, we'll just head back down to the yard for the evening. Good morning folks, hope everyone is well this morning. So we have been up bright and early. It is now 5, just coming up to 8 o'clock, and yeah, as you can see my funds have gone up a little bit overnight. If we look into the menu, we are now sitting on missions completed 92, so we're definitely going up and up and up with that. So yeah, we've done quite a few fertilising missions overnight just to get the funds up a little bit, and what I have done is I've just about to pay off 10,000 of the loan as well, so we'll just pay that off now. There we go. And what I've also done is I've accepted a contract over on field 44 as well. That's had no fertiliser on it, so it makes sense just to give that a fertilising state, so improves the yield. So I've just noticed this one's propped up as well, field 15, which is quite a lucrative one, so we may do that. Got plenty of baling contracts as well, but I'm going to leave off on them because I've got plenty of bales. What I did do in here this morning as well, I've fed the chickens, but I've also sorted out all these bales. Overnight they'd all toppled over. It was an absolute mess in here, so I brought the Kramer in and we've just knocked all the piles down to 2s, and I'll probably do the same at David's farm as well. I haven't done these bales yet, but I will get onto that. So I'm going to broach the bad news now. So yeah, I was called up quite late early in the morning last night, and yeah, unfortunately David passed away in the night. So yeah, Claire's absolutely devastated. I'm just in shock really more than anything. So yeah, he passed away, so really sad news. So Claire's obviously asked me just to keep taking care of the farm just now. What I wasn't aware of is that David and Claire are actually originally from down that direction, so they did have friends and family around them at the time. So yeah, I think they're trying to arrange the funeral for as soon as possible. So I may have to nip down to Sandy Bay, go down there to the funeral. They're going to have the funeral there. That's where David was brought up. So yeah, they've got a plan to have the service there. So yeah, massive news. So I don't know what's going to happen with the farm. I'm just going to keep managing it for now. So yeah, so we can keep things running. But yeah, time will tell, I guess. Obviously, I'll need to get down to Devon fairly soon. And as soon as I find out when the funeral is, then yeah, I'll be heading down. I'll take at least a day out anyway to do that. So yeah, on that note, it's sad news. What we'll do, we'll try and crack on with the day. Things we've got to do today. I need to get the hay off the fields, so we need to get our loading wagon from the stores. I'm going to release a loading wagon from up there, and I also need to sort out the horses. I've already sorted out the chickens, and we also need to sort out the greenhouses and the apple orchards. So those are the sort of the main jobs today. If I have time, then I'll sort out those hay bales and the silage bales down at David's farm with the Kramer here at David's yard. So we'll just go and grab the wee fent, and we'll go and get the apple orchards done first. Right, fantastic. Hang on, where's our water carrier gone? It's definitely there. Oh, don't say that's been stolen. Great. Maybe it's up at the animal. I can't remember. That's great. Oh dear. Right. This day's gonna be an interesting one, I think. Right, we'll go and get this manure sorted. I've got a worker, found Andy. Andy's away sorting out the field, the 44. He's fertilising that just now, so I'll just keep him on that while I do our jobs around the farm. Just get these things done. It might be a case that we can get him to jump onto another field and get another field fertilised for us. That'd be fantastic. Because everyone's wanting their fields fertilised at the moment, it seems. Okay. They never need much, these trees, but may as well keep it topped up. Right folks, just heading into the garden centre. Andy had almost finished his job actually. He'd not done too badly, so finished off that little bit of field that was left, and I've moved him over to the field just next door, so field 43. So that's getting done just now. So I'll just top this up. Shouldn't take too much, I don't think. There we go. And what we'll do, we'll just go and quickly check, see if the water carrier's at the horse stables. There we go. Andy's finished his next field, which is nice. Quickly check on the progress. 79%, so he's done some of the field. I think he just likes me to finish it off just so I get the rights to finish it or something, I don't know, very strange. Anyway, we'll go and check on that in a minute. So we'll just have a look in here. No, it's not here. Alright, in that case we need to buy a new water carrier as well. Great. Wasn't expecting to spend that money today. Need to top this tractor up with some fuel as well actually. So we'll nip round to the fuel station, top this up, and then what we'll do, we'll go and get we'll need to go and get a water carrier. Right, fantastic, up at the stores. So what we'll do, we'll go and see the guys and see what they've got on offer. So this is an option. That's 2,000 litres for 1,950. That needs an IT runner. So this one, 18,000 litres, and that's 8,000 litres. So this holds quite a lot of liquid, and 12.5 grand. And that also takes fuel and liquid fertiliser, digestate, and slurry, and a whole lot of things, so that's pretty good. And then we've got this one as well, which is 2,000 litres for £500. So to be honest, it'd be quite good to have both, or two water carriers, one for up at the horses and one for doing the greenhouses and the apple orchard. So maybe I could get both. I could potentially lease this on a long-term lease. It's for 637, 125 a day. That's not too bad, considering we've just got rid of the seed caddy, the sort of the seed tank for the front, which was costing us. We could potentially go for that. Yeah, let's do that. So think we'll keep it as is. We'll go for Trelleborg tyres, so get a slightly big chunkier tyres. So we'll lease that. Fantastic. And we'll buy ourselves one of these. Fantastic. So here they are. Nice. Registration plate on the back. Cool. So let's have a look. It looks quite large on this tractor actually, but we'll see. Pulling it. That works. Good old Fent. Look at that. Right. What we'll do, we'll head down towards the garden centre. The garden centre that said we could use their tap to fill up. So we'll go and use their tap. And then, yeah, we'll get the greenhouses done. I'll go and top the water up at the horses. And then, yeah, we'll get the other water carrier down. And, yeah, that can stay down at the stables. I'm sure Sophie will appreciate that as well. Fantastic. So, just had a good chat with the guys. We managed to come to an arrangement for a really cheap, and I mean really cheap, loan of a loading wagon. So here it is. This is Slovenian design actually. It's the SIP. Let's have a quick look. The SIP Novi Pionir 20. So 20,000 litres, and you won't guess how much this cost. So it was 178 to lease. Absolute bargain. So when you look at some of the other loading wagons in the shop, it just you can't compete with that. So the one in game, the Stroutman Zelon, 46,000 to buy, and 2,346 to lease. Whereas our old Pioneer 20 doesn't need hardly any horsepower to run it. Loads up to 20,000 litres. And yeah, like I said, it's only 3,400 to buy. I'm tempted to buy one. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. It is a cool little thing though. So we'll go and give it a whirl and yeah, get this hay collected up. So I'm going to head down to our field by the garden centre first. I think we'll get that, get some of that loaded up. And although it's 20,000 litres this, we're going to fill it up pretty quick I think. So it's going to be a few loads. So I'll probably do the first load on camera, then I'll do the rest off camera, or I'll maybe set up a time lapse, we'll see. We'll get that done. Still nice and dry, doesn't look like there's any sign of rain still, which is fantastic. Should really be using indicators, shouldn't I? And I should have my hazards on. Beacons on, there we go. So yeah, when I saw this in the mod hub, I'll leave the link who the modder is in the description. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing bit of kit for the money. We'll see how we get on with it. So fertilising, Andy's finished fertilising for now, so I've got him to drop off the JCB here with the fertiliser, what's left of it anyway. There's not much in there, so yeah, we can get this field fertilised afterwards. So put that down, unfold it, And away we go. Turn the beacons off. And away it goes. I think this is an amazing value for money, this thing. Considering it's well over 10 times cheaper than anything else. You can't really complain. And yes, it's 20,000 litres, but 20,000 litres is not a bad capacity really. But we are filling it up fast. So obviously all this will go to our hayloft down at David's farm, or what was David's farm. So yeah, we'll go and get this. Oh, look at that, it auto puts up the pickup as well. That's good, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this back up to the farm. We'll get this put into the hayloft, and yeah, it's going to take a few loads this, I think. Brilliant, folks. So as you've probably seen from the footage, we've got 6 loads put into the hayloft. So I'm just heading back down towards the field now to get the final bit off this field. There's just a small amount left, but we'll get it off there. And I had a thought that what I could do actually is take this over to the horses and just feed them that bit of hay, rather than taking our creamer up there. So just get this on, and we'll get this picking up this stuff here. Oh, missed a bit. And then once this is all picked up, we can come back and fertilise this in a bit. But we've still got all the other grass to pick up from the other fields as well. So this is one field and we've got 6 loads off it already. So I have a feeling we're probably going to fill up our hayloft at this rate. Okay. So got 2,649 litres in there. So what we'll do, we'll just head across the horses, unload a bit there, and then we'll take the rest down to the hayloft. Still need to exercise the horses as well. So that's another thing to be done. Maybe get in touch with Sophie, see if she can do it. So just pull around here. There we go. Didn't think they'd need much. Nope. Try not to run over the horses. So just quickly check the horses. Okay, perfect. So they just need the water topping up, but then they'll be fine. So I may as well do that when I'm just here, since I've got the tractor here. There we go. So that's all the horses fed and watered. Like I said, they just need exercising, so I'll maybe get Sophie to do that, or I might pop up a bit later on and just get it done, but it is 6:10 already. So time is a ticking. Luckily it's summer, so we've got late nights. I don't think it got dark till around 9 o'clock last night, so did alright. And as you probably saw from the footage, the little Massey Ferguson was getting a bit low on fuel, so topped that up at the garage. So just to keep it going. There seems to be a traffic jam at this roundabout. Anyway, right. So we'll just head down to the farm, and we'll get this filled up and then unload it into the hayloft, and then yeah, we'll see where we're at. I think what I'll do is I'll just continue on. I'll get the rest of this grass collected, sorry, this hay collected. If we do fill up the hayloft, I'll probably show you a little bit of that and where we're at with it. And yeah, I'll have to come up with a plan to see what we do with the rest of the hay. So I'll get cracking, I'll get the rest of this grass collected, and then yeah, we will see when it's all done. So folks, just come into our yard. We've got quite a lot stowed away, so I've finished the field, the cow field, and I'm just been doing the grass in our small field next to the chickens. So looking at it at the moment, we're sitting at 229,301 litres in storage and 250,000 litre capacity. So hopefully with this, what's remaining, we should have space to fit it all in. I was a bit worried at one point that we'd be over our capacity of our silo, but it looks like it should all fit in. So we'll just put that to the test, and we'll get this this wagon filled up again. So as you can see, I've kind of done most of it in here. So get that back on, and we'll just get this filled up. Got to say, I absolutely love this little loading wagon. It's been brilliant. Yes, you might have to do a few more runs, but for the money, you can't really complain. 20,000 litres for, what was it, 3,200 to buy this thing? So I might well invest in one in the future. Just a wee bit over here. Got the weeds growing again. So I don't know whether to just leave these weeds and then just get them at the end before I cut the grass, or just to keep weeding them as we go along. I think yeah, they keep growing back, so I know they do spread if you don't get rid of them, but seems like you're having to do a lot of weeding otherwise. Right, let's have a look. All the field clear. So it looks like it. Perfect. Cool, so what we'll do, we'll just take this down to the hayloft. So we'll see you down there in just a couple of minutes. So, sun's going down, and we've just got this last remaining amount to put into the hayloft, and that'll be the hayloft pretty much full of hay actually. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I still got to fertilise the field down by the garden centre, so that still needs a layer of fertiliser on it, so I might do that before I head to bed. That's it, and I'll return this. But yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant, that. Really good. And just have a look. So yeah, 241,659 litres of hay in the hayloft, which is great. Just 10,000 litres short. So like I said, this has been absolutely brilliant, this loading wagon. Absolute bargain. So I think yeah, may well have to invest in one of them in the future. But that's all the grass collected, and yeah, all the fields are clear now. All that remains really is to get let the Mother Nature do its do its work, and we'll get this grass growing again. Hopefully get another harvest of it before the end of the year. So like I said, I'm going to fertilise that field up near the garden centre. Go and probably take the horses out for a bit of a ride, and then I'll probably hit the hay after that. Hit the hay. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a pun. So yeah, so we'll finish the episode just there. Next episode, yeah, we will see what's going on with our silage. May well be that we still need to wait a little bit longer, but also need to catch up with Claire and just see what's happening with the arrangements for David's funeral. We'll have to, yeah, obviously see what's going on with that. I've got the bales to sort out, the hay bales that are at our yard. I need to break them down and just lower those down before they fall over. And the bales over there, which you can just about see, yeah, just about holding up. We'll need to get those broken down as well. So yeah, bits and bobs to do. Probably just a sort of mosey around the yards, sort things out tomorrow, and then I'll probably head down to Sandy Bay and yeah, maybe take a couple of days out. But yeah, we'll let you know on the next episode what's going to happen, because yeah, it might be that take a couple of days out and I'll come back and it'll be sort of towards the late part of midsummer. So all that remains to be said really is thank you very much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Lots of grass collecting, but yeah, we've got plenty of stuff done today. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to leave a comment, I'm more than welcome to do that, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, if you want to share any of these videos, please do. Have a fantastic time, and we will see you on the next episode. All the best.